at www.jamaicatax.gov.jm or call the Customer Care Center at 888-TAX-HELP. That's 888-829-4357. That's it for today's feature. I'm Warren Bertram. Thanks for listening.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Jamaica's unemployment rate has fallen to 3.5%, down from 13.2% in 2016. Our government's continued focus on job creation is delivering real results. We are building Jamaica. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is
5 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Wednesday, July 16, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you if you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7 and 90.9. Thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. For those of you listening and watching on our YouTube channel, I hope you have subscribed to the channel. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with a number 2 beside that. I want to say good morning to Herman, who's first in the chat this morning. Merlin Russell, good morning to you as well. David Nebar, good morning. Kirkland Salmon, Hugh Donaldson, good morning to you. Rohan Stadhard, KMC, good morning to you as well. Monica Callum, did I say that already? Marvelous Marvin and all the others over there on YouTube. Top of the morning to you. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube platform. If you're listening from our mobile app, which is available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, good morning to you. And those on our website, the Listen Now option there, top of the morning to you as well. Thank you for making it Nationwide 90 FM. This morning, we are outside again. Feel like I've been saying that for quite some time now, consecutively. But yes, people, we are in Portmore for sure. We are at the Portmore Bus Depot and we are here for the handing over of 93 brand new buses to the JUTC. And the last time we were here, I think it was 100 last time that were being handed over, or some number close to that. And we're here for the handing over of 93 additional buses to be added to the fleet of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company. The government did promise 300, I believe, over 3 fiscal years, and they're well on their way to be doing that. 93 here today, and I believe the minister did say that an additional 7 will be coming, and those will be retrofitted to assist disabled passengers. So 93 buses to be handed over here today at the Portmore Bus Depot. We are expecting to hear from, of course, the Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, the Honorable Daryl Vaz. The opposition spokesperson on housing, transport and works is due to bring greetings as Mr. Mikhail Phillips, and of course the main address will be done by the Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. So we will definitely bring you more as we go into Cliff Hughes Online. So stay tuned to hear more about these buses, what they will look like, what they will be able to do, how we procured them, and all of that later on during Cliff Hughes Online. But in the meantime, inside the Consumer Hour, we will be taking your calls. The phone lines will be open for you. If you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. The numbers to call, 876 630-9371, and there is 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. Now, while I we got here a little earlier, and we were just talking, and a gentleman stopped by our tent and said, yesterday when I spoke about the fast food entities and how they handle the combo when there is no cups or when they don't have a certain size cup. Him say a real thing, cause it happened to him like the day before we talk about it. And him say a popular one for one of these entities is the large cup. So they will tell you that they only have the large cup. And then them tell you, say, you have to go pay for large cup. So when you go, them say, go large only. That no make no sense. I, the customer, I am not responsible for procurement, for inventory, and for getting on the things together. So when you don't have the right size cup for the combo that I am buying, you can't tell me go large only. And then you expect me to pay for the go large? That don't make no sense. I know my fault make you have the right size cup. So you have to just put the amount if you go in a little cup, in a big cup and sell me when we forget, not so. You can't do that. So I'm learning now, it's a popular thing, especially at a certain place. When you go, them just tell you quick and fast, go large only. Can't do that. Can't do that. But I went at length into that yesterday. The other thing I want to talk about just before we take your calls is, I believe carnival season was when? April, during that time, in the Easter time. And there were several, parties leading up. And one of them was this road march that they had where they had the paint and the all kind of something, right? Juve, right? I don't go to these things, so thank you for the correct name, right? And I remember conversations happening about the state of the roads after these parties. And during those conversations, we heard that the organizers, they have things in place where things will be cleaned up right after and the road will be back to normal right after. And where carnival is concerned, we can say, the road clean up and the feather them gone. But with the Juve, to this day, there are street signs and walls of business places that still have paint splashed on them. And when I say street sign, I'm not talking about advertising sign. I'm talking about signs that would have been placed on the road for motorists to see which road is this way and which road is that way, or which way to turn and which way to do whatever. Road signs for motorists, with paint splash all over it to this day. And when I saw it this morning, I said, I must talk about this. Because while there is no one stopping the enjoyment, there's no one stopping the fun, and I'm sure there would have been conversations, meetings had with the municipal corporation, for example, where the usage of the road is concerned, permits sought and all of that. But who is ensuring that the place is properly clean? When the revelers are out on the road and they're under their liquor and them having them fun and them a throw paint all over the place and them nice. and them go home and left the paint splash all over the city, who is ensuring that afterwards it's cleaned up? And I am not here trying to stop anybody's fun, but I'm imploring the organizers to ensure that when you're done, when the fun is done, when the party done, as the song say, that the road is clean, that the city is clean and back to normal. There are street sweepers, employed, who clean our nation's roads on a daily basis. But they're not employed to wipe off paint off street sign. They're not. And so I am imploring, once again, the organizers of these events, just as how you put great energy into ensuring that it goes well, put great energy into what happens afterwards. Because I don't see how today, July 16, we should be still driving on the road and seeing paint splash up on the people, business place, and on street signs. I don't think it is right. We're up on the break. We're going to take the break. And when we come back, I will go to the callers.
Spring into style with Unique Living. Upgrade your home with our extensive range of products. Get sleek shower panels, stylish vanities, LED and non-LED mirrors, plus kitchen sinks, closet solutions, ceiling fans, and more. Available in various finishes and sizes. Visit shop number 630 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-755-3661 or visit our website at www.uniquelivingja.com. Don't wait to spring into style with Unique Living. Calling all businesses. Nationwide 90 FM's Back to School Fair is heading to Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay on Saturday, August 9. And your brand should be there. With families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth expected to attend, it's the perfect chance to connect directly with Back to School shoppers. Contact us at sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com or call 876-630-1210 to book your vendor space today.
On Wednesday, July 16, tune in to Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the Portmore Bus Depot for the official handover of 93 brand new buses to the JUTC. This event marks a major leap in public transport, boosting safety, comfort, and connectivity. Hear from commuters, youth, and local leaders as we celebrate progress and modernization. Don't miss Cliff Hughes Online at the Portmore Bus Depot, July 16 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Witness the handover of 93 brand new buses to the JUTC. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport. Good morning. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Norige Banton. We're coming to you live from the Portmore Bus Depot. We're here for the handing over ceremony of 93 brand new buses to the JUTC. They're set to begin at 10 a.m. and we are due to hear from the minister himself, the Minister of Science, Energy, Telecoms and Transport, Minister Darrell Vaz. Due to hear also from the Prime Minister. He will give the main address today, Dr. Andrew Holness, and the opposition spokesperson on housing, transport, and works, Michael Phillips, will also bring greetings here. People, I was looking around during the break, and uno would believe what me see. In my day, and I only not come at me, I know I'm young, so my day never too far ago. But in my day, we know the train bus them, the white bus them, the long bus them. Like you have the one them with 2 train and 1 train, if you don't know what I mean. And I just saw, me not think we ever see no yellow train bus yet. I just saw a brand new train bus drive up in the depot, and I got really excited. A long time I not see train bus, you know. Long time. So one of them just drive up. I don't know if it's one them have or them have couple more train bus, but things are going on, people. Things are going on. So all of these buses, as I said before, brand new here to be handed over to the JUTC to be added to their fleet of buses. So you know, say buses, routes will be getting additional buses. Maybe some new routes will be announced soon, as happened when we received the buses last time, and maybe some old routes will be revived with these new buses. So yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, you can see the train bus, as we call them, over there in the depot. Of course, much more on this later on during Cliff Hughes Online, as we await the beginning of this handing over ceremony. But we will go to the phone lines now to take your calls. Mr. Consumer is the first person online. Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Ms. Banton?
Yes, good morning.
It's actually Oliver here. How are you doing?
Hi, Oliver.
Flo.
Yes.
Alright, I have an account with Flo. And for the life of me, I don't understand Flo at all.
Mr. Oliver?
Yes?
Yes, your background is really noisy.
It's really.
Pardon?
It's raining.
Oh, it's raining. Oh,
Yes,
wow.
It's raining.
All right.
And I have a zinc roof. I don't have a maybe a
okay.
concrete like you.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to seek an extension because I had a medical. Let me just get into it quickly. I wanted an extension because I had a medical to do, and I had to pay some money because based on the doctor, I had a deranged liver, and she wanted for me to do an ultrasound on it. So I wanted to do this ultrasound. And so I asked them if I could get an extension. They are telling me that I had requested 2 extensions within 12 months. Now hear this.
When you before you continue, when you say an extension,
to pay the money.
To pay your bill.
Right, because I wanted to do the extension. I wanted to do the medical, the ultrasound.
Okay.
When I called and asked for the extension, they told me that I've already requested 2 extensions within 12 months. No, listen to this. I have a bill. It's for the cycle is from the 3rd, and I could pay on the 23rd because that's the date I normally get very rare. I get the 24th of the next month. Basically for the same month. There's a lot of ask for the extension in July of 2024. The bill was paid on the 13th last year, the 13th of July, and it due on the 23rd. Now, why would I on the 19th? Why would I on the 19th ask for an extension? Tell me now, Miss Banton.
So So you're saying that they have it incorrectly on the system that you requested an extension.
That's what they're saying. And not
So
only that, I'll tell you something more. Because the bill would have already been paid on the 13th of July last year.
yeah,
So why would I ask for an extension on the 19th of
when
July?
you already paid the bill.
Right. But listen to this. They are telling me that I had requested another extension on the 1st of August.
Last year as well?
Yes, which I didn't have a bill ready then. Because it's normally done on the 3rd of every month. So I pay a bill, and I don't know why would I ask for an extension? One, and two, a bill is not due. A bill is not ready. Why again would I ask for another extension, Miss Banton? Tell me if that sound practical.
Boy, I don't know why they would have on the system that you requested an extension when you didn't twice at that. But well, what we can do is give your name over to them and your account information so that they can properly check their system. Do you have receipts of when you paid those bills so that they could see that the dates aren't adding up?
I am not sure if I'll be able to find them, but
How did you know? How did you know that or you just remembered that you paid it on the 30th?
I remember that day, but when I called them, they had confirmed to me that I paid it on the 13th.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to ask the lady, I'm asking the lady now, is this really sensible for me to pay a bill and then ask for an extension?
And then ask for an extension 4 days later or 6 days later.
And then another bill is not yet due because the bill will be on the 3rd of March, of August then. Why will I on the 1st of August ask for another extension?
Yeah, that's something is not adding up there. So what we can do, we can take your information, give it over to Flo. Flo, this one just requires you to go into your system. Just look at when the customer paid his bill and just see that the dates that you have on the system for him asking for an extension just wouldn't make sense naturally if the bill is already paid, and this extension that he's requesting, it would then be able to be granted because those other two dates would have been invalid. All right, so let's just stay on the line. Flo, this is a simple one. Nobody take too long. Nobody draw out the man problems them any longer. Just look in the system, look at the dates that the bills were paid, look at the dates that the bills were generated, and just match them up and see say it no make sense. All right?
And if anybody had called, they can tell me that this person had called because I know I did not call.
Okay.
All
right.
I am paying them, so they can say to me that, well, you did make the call, or we can prove that you made the call, Mr. Oliver. They can do that.
All right. Stay on the line and give Michelle your name, contact number, your Flow account number so that we can have them look into it for you. All right?
Okay, then.
All right. Carl, good morning.
Morning, Miss Banton.
Good morning, Sir Carl.
How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I tell
Good.
You just want to ask to something this morning. Like how anytime anybody to come from the People's National Party for an interview and nationwide, they have to go through
Their communications team.
Committee, right?
Yes.
And people are into the Ministry of Transport with masterate and degree. And we've been hearing now that Nickel only have one subject. And his subject, if he was in America, that couldn't work on a garbage truck. His subject over here.
All right, get to the point. I know, but I leave at the point. They know.
Can you ask if he come this morning at the ministry? Could you ask him if it is true that there's only one subject he have?
How would that be of any value to us right now? Tell me.
That is into the ministry. That if he should he should become the Minister of Transport.
Yes.
People in the Ministry of Transport have degree and masterate And
Yes.
this is somebody which would be leading them with not even a sensible subject. Then that's the question I'm putting across.
Well, to be very honest, I don't know, but politics you come about, Carl.
You don't deal with it, Miss Banda, but
Yeah.
that's season.
Yeah,
It's
all
coming
right.
like a mango right now. I season.
All
Let's
right,
see if we
Carl.
can ask a question.
Well, Cliff is here, so I'll tell him. Tell him, Cliff, Carl is asking you to ask Miss Michael Phillips if it's true that is one subject he has. So I will hand that one over. I won't deal with that one. All right, Carl. Do you have any consumer-related matters?
No, Miss Banda.
Okay.
Politics we are dealing.
All right. You take care then. All the best on the road today. Be safe and don't bad drive anybody, okay? Carl, no saying can't mix me up too much, Can't mix me up. All right. Let's take a break and come back with more.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:31.
You have to win? Then just bet. Bet on the game, no stress, no sweat. And win big in the Wanna Bet Just Bet promotion. Spend $1,500 or more on one Just Bet ticket and complete the entry form at promotions.supremegames.com for your chance to win. Third place gets Beats by Dre. Second place gets an iPhone 15 and AirPods Pro. And first place gets a 65-inch TV and a soundbar. Promotion runs May 16 to July 20, 2025. Grand draw July 25, 2025. Authorized under Section 58. Free of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Now, PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV.
PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV.
You want do your thing with your queen or your king.
Or I get a little frisky that make you flex risky.
PrEP, I extra bucket.
To help you stay HIV negative.
PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV. PrEP tablets available at your clinic from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Why rush around town for back-to-school shopping? Nationwide 90 FM is making it easy at our back-to-school fair. Come get your child measured for uniforms, check their shoe size, and purchase essentials right there on the spot. St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, St. Elizabeth. We've got everything in one place just for you. That's Saturday, August 9, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. The Nationwide 90 FM Back-to-School Fair.
Good morning. We are back here inside the Consumer Hour Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We are at the Portmore Bus Depot. We're here for the handover ceremony of 93 buses, brand new buses to the JUTC. That is set to get underway at 10. The main address will be done by the Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. So lots in store for you later on, and we will definitely be having a conversation with the minister, hopefully the minister, and Mr. Owen Ellington from the JUTC, Managing Director at the JUTC. But in the meantime, we're still inside the Consumer Hour and we're taking your calls. Gonna go back to the phone lines now. Charlie, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Nardi.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, ma'am. The question what I would like to two questions, right? No, two things I like to put forward. With one with digital.
Yes.
With they say that the fee that I pay for the installment wasn't was the right amount, but the 3 months after the installment fee, they say that it was much more, but they made an error. Instead of they add 6,000 something, they add 5,000. So they put it over back onto the
bill.
Month. Yeah. So
okay.
That's why it
increased. Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. But
right.
Another thing now, what I like to say is like the new buses, right?
Yes.
Where them are bringing forward, right? Is them bus they are direct pick up and drop off, or they are just routed bus?
What when you say direct pick up and drop off, what do you mean?
Like you go to a specific location and you load the children on the bus, right?
You're talking about the rural school bus system.
Yeah, the rural school.
Right.
Are they going to be at the transport center? Or are they going to be? You have to go directly. They go directly to the houses.
Right. The way how I understand it is that the bus will be traveling a certain route, right? It may not go to every house, but the route may be along certain main points. So if you live off this road, you know, so the bus is going to pass this time, so you come down to the main, right?
So
you understand?
They are going to areas where the larger JUTC are not.
Yes. These buses are going where the JUTC buses do not have a route.
Oh.
Remember, these buses are going to Portland, St. Elizabeth, some areas in St. Thomas where the JUTC does not go.
And another thing, the 2,500, right? Is it gonna go per day for the driver, or it's gonna
Which 2,500?
They say it will be 2,500.
No, that $2,500 I think is something that the opposition was proposing.
That's gonna be for the fee for the $500 a day for the children.
I don't know.
Because that wouldn't be if you have JUTC, I put out $50 per kids, and then you got have a private transportation. I pay $500. That's why.
Right. So what I'm saying, that 2.5 that you're referring to is something that the opposition was proposing. I don't have further details on how they plan to distribute that money. But that is not something that is in place that the government is planning to do. It's a proposition from the opposition.
Okay, but the opposition proposition doesn't and recognize in the current state of parliament now.
No. That would be what there would be what the opposition is presenting, you know, would be something that that they would plan to do if they become the government when the election after the next election. So they would be presenting their plans if they should become the next government.
So if they're perceiving with overall the government, right, the present government, and they what they're gonna do? They're gonna do like what they did the Tivoli market and condemn it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know their plans in that regard.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense if you have one government come and build something and another government come and ignore it and it crumbles.
Right.
And it costs the country deficit and financial breakdown.
Right.
You know, really, that means that we have both sides and both sides have ignorant government.
Well, you know how these things go, because one side wouldn't want it to be perceived that you come in and you continue something where the other government do. That mean them did do a good job, so them are gonna try to come and change it round and fix it up for them way. That's all.
Yeah, that's even the better than can come and change them and fix it in directly for them. But they come and condemn it and don't have a proper weapon in place. It doesn't make sense. Just like the international government, like America, like how America is larger than us. We just like the state of New York. And they have implemented a certain plan where the federal government is the one that takes charge of the country. Whether the government come in, the prime minister, president come in, or the president goes, the federal government still controls. So whatever structure they come in and with me, they cannot ignore it. Them basically have to just keep up with the process. To provide more work and efficiency, daily routine for us as citizens.
Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you so much for calling, Charlie.
Yes, ma'am.
Take care. All right. Let's continue with the calls. Willard, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Lauren.
Morning, Willard. Do you have the phone on speaker, or are you using a headset or something? It's kind of distorted.
I'm saying for a long while listening to this program, I've never have my belly turn the way it turned this morning, the caller before this one. It hurts my gut, because when he's going to, whether Mr. Phillips have one subject or no subject, the ability for him to do his job, is that's all that counts, because there are many persons who have degree and they can't even grease car.
Well, that's true.
And I'm saying it hurt my gut. I wonder if he looks at himself. I hope he has a couple degrees to even speak on the radio. Right? I listen to him every day, and I've never ever say anything in comparison to the words he used and the necessary things that he said, which sometimes is a rubbish. But he's now looking down on the man, because the man, in his opinion, we don't know if it's true or false, in his opinion, he wants to. And I'm saying, I've taken my decision. If Nationwide, by any chance, pose any question similar to Mr. Phillips, I stop listening Nationwide. Because man like that trying to put us in a place that, oh my God. That's all I called to say this morning. I'm really upset about the statement that the man made.
All right, Willard, thank you so much for calling and sharing your views. Willard says his thing is competence, and if you are able to do what you are appointed to do, then a degree shouldn't matter. As long as you're doing the job and doing it effectively, working efficiently, then that shouldn't matter. Not agreeing with Carl there, who is saying that if there are others beneath you with degrees and doctorates and you don't have the equivalent or higher, then you shouldn't be in the position. That's Carl's position. And this caller, Willard, is saying, not so, not so. If you're able to do the job, if you're competent enough, if you are doing the job efficiently, then why not? Well, those are the views of the people. And you're free to share your opinion on these matters. All right, we are almost to the break, so let us take the break and we continue taking your calls after the break. Just remember the numbers to call: 876-630-9371. There's also 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and our digital line is 618-8255. We take a break and come back with more Consumer Hour.
Fill all your
prescriptions. Get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:45.
Rush to winnings, grab your chocolate candy, stickers and M&M's are bounty. Rush to winnings, we know you like Twix Milky Way, so you could have been one of the winners today.
You could win $150,000 or $100,000 in groceries, or be one of 10 winners to receive a $20,000 supermarket voucher. Promotion from July 1st to August 31st.
Spend $500 or more, send us the receipt, scan the QR code.
What the number for the phone?
3707964.
Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting Gaming and Lotteries Act. Conditions apply.
Teach your kids smart money habits starting now. Open a student saving account on the spot. Enjoy financial literacy games and get budgeting tips just in time for the new school year. It's all at the nationwide 90FM Back to School Fair, where families get real value. Saturday, August 9, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. It's the nationwide 90FM Back to School Fair.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. You're inside the Consumer Hour. We're taking your calls this morning. We are going to go right back to the phone lines. JJ, good morning.
You understand?
JJ, good morning. Hello.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I am calling to comment on that caller not too long.
Yes.
While I might not agree with everything that Carl says, we have to understand that competence alone can't cut it, because if you are talking about competence alone, then you are telling young people that it is not important to go and get an education. So it would be pointless for me to go and spend money to get a degree, get a master's, get a PhD, and somebody who just has competence gets the job. So there has to be a balance.
What if the person who does not have the qualification but is competent and works efficiently, ensures that wherever they speak or whenever they have a chance to, they encourage persons or encourage young people to get higher education? What if that's the case? Would your views change?
No. Nothing is wrong with somebody who has competence in an aura, but you can't just say having the competence is okay.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Thousands of dollars to get my degree.
That's what I'm saying. What if the person with the competence only is a great advocate for seeking higher education? So they're not one who is comfortable in their state of lack of qualification, but they've reached to a level where they're able to do the job without the qualification, but they ensure that every chance they get, they encourage young persons and let it be known that it is important for you to seek higher education.
Nothing is wrong with that, Nora. But that person also should try. You're going to encourage persons to get higher education.
And you not do it.
You should seek to get higher education. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Nora.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for sharing your views. Let's go back again. Mr. Hart, good morning.
Hi, Miss Nora. Good morning. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
All right. I'm hanging there. Thanks for taking my call. I want to share an experience so folks can shed some light on what JPS is doing to us as Jamaicans. I flew in yesterday with my 98-year-old mother-in-law on oxygen, only to show up at the house to find that my power is disconnected after I paid $70,000 on the 8th of July. With a balance of $30,000 because I want to investigate why JPS keeps giving me a estimated bill. Now, I came in, checked with my neighbors. Oh, they have power. Because I saw a JPS truck in the community when I was coming in. So I thought, well, when I came and did see power, I said, well, JPS was going to come in. After 2 hours, when I checked with my neighbor, they said they had power. So I called JPS. JPS says they only have outage in Falmouth. I'm not in Falmouth, I'm in Coral Springs. My dear, when I called JPS, I got an employee. We won't call his name because he should be fired already, but that's not me to let people lose their job. And the young man tried to tell me that he has no way of enabling me to pay the bill if I can't get access to the app. Miss Nora, I came straight from the airport. I had no data on my phone and no current now to use my internet. I'm asking this young man, give me a way in which I can ask somebody to pay this. Okay? Fortunately, a neighbor of mine from Montego Bay called me while I'm on the phone with him. I asked him I told the neighbor what was happening. The neighbor said, I'm going to send some credit to your other phone so you and I can talk with JPS. Would you believe that the young man is telling me that if I can't pay the $34,000 right there and then on the phone, the power will not come back on, even though I'm telling him that my mother-in-law has 25% of oxygen left on our machine, which needs electricity. When I asked the young man, let me speak to a supervisor, what reason do you need to speak to a supervisor? I already told you.
No, but that he can't determine if you want to speak to a supervisor, escalate the situation to a supervisor. He can't ask you what reason you need to speak to a supervisor.
He did. And it took me about 20 minutes that my neighbor to send more credit to me because that phone that I had him on listening went out. Okay?
All right. But before you continue, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
When the supervisor came on, would you believe that the supervisor was able to tell us that he could go into his bank account, pay through his bank, and give her the payment number so the power could come on? And that young man didn't even bring that up, period. All he insisted, if I can't do it on the app and I can't go to Ticketmaster, whatever the master place is to Paymaster, then have a good day. When I tell him I have a patient who is 98 years old on oxygen, he had no care in the world, Miss Nora. What is happening to GPS? Now, today I'm going in there to go find out when are they going to start reading my electric meter that they supposedly dropped off at the house while I'm overseas, and stop giving me estimated bill, because for months I've been paying estimated bill. They did that a couple of years ago when I was in Japan, and when I told them to go by the house and check to see that nobody is there, Miss Nora, you know what they did? They drove by because I saw them on the camera, saw my car parked in the yard, went back and put in a report that somebody lives at the house. Yes, JPS.
But your electricity is back, right?
Yes, it came back on just as my neighbor.
What I'm trying to establish, though, when you came back and realized your electricity was disconnected, did you have an outstanding bill?
Miss Nora, $30,000 for this month is on the invoice.
And it was due when?
The 15th, which is yesterday.
So it was on the day that it was due that they cut the power?
Miss Nora, that's what I guess.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And knowing that I'm overseas and I pay online, Miss Nora, $70,000 on the 8th of July.
So it was only the bill for this month that was due?
Yes, ma'am.
That was outstanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. And even after explaining that you have someone on oxygen.
Oxygen, yes, ma'am.
There was no sympathy, nothing at all.
No courtesy. And you know what, Miss Nora, I have 3 accounts with JPS over 40 years that even they have an old email address from me, Earthlink, which is over 30 years since I had that email address. And when I bought this property in 2017, I opened a new account, gave them new email address, new phone number. That's not even on the system. So we have no way of contacting you. I'm like, seriously?
Well, it is important for you to update that information as soon as possible.
I did yesterday.
But even so, the customer service there was to the floor.
Customer, no service.
To the floor.
That's what that was. customer no service.
JPS. It no look good. And this is a man who pays his bill every month.
Thank you.
Even when he's overseas. And 1 month is due.
Yeah.
And it goes like that.
JPS? Tears when they tell me that it would take 24 hours if I go to Paymaster. Okay? I'm like, seriously, so I'm going to sit and watch this lady die because of you guys. And the guy looked at me, sir, why do you need me to escalate this? I already told you what we should. I said, please.
After asking to speak to a supervisor.
Yes.
Wow.
And then I didn't know, put me on hold for about 10 minutes, gave my neighbor on the other phone. The credit went, and I said, what happened to them? He said, I'm still on hold. He said, they're not serious. I said, well, Richard, what can I tell you?
Boy.
Yeah.
JPS,
so I want people to be aware.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear the government say them going to make changes. The government needs to give out incentives so everybody can go solar.
Well, I hear people. I hear people talking about that thing, but remember, it don't necessarily mean that JPS won't come back, JPS won't come back under the current license. But if JPS can negotiate a different license that the government is okay with, they'll be back.
Well, I agree, but
I mean, it will open the market for other bidders. It will open the market for other companies who may be able to present new licenses. But remember, JPS would already have an advantage, in my opinion, because their infrastructure is the one that's already in place. So they might. The new license that they will renegotiate may be better for customers. Let's put it that way.
What the government can do, because JPS is them and Water Commission off the chart. They are the biggest rip-off, extortionists that the government sits and watch. And OUR is the other one, useless. You write them, it takes them months, and then it's never in your customer's favor. They always come up with some fancy wording to tell you why it happened and how they apologized and the company's going to do better. OUR needs to go as well.
Well, thank you so much for calling and sharing your experience, and I hope that when you go to JPS to explain your situation, that the correct action will be taken.
I hope so, Ms. Nora, but I'm not holding my breath. I just plan to pay them the money and go and deal with it till I can get solar next year. God spare my life. I can afford it. Thanks for your hard work and dedication. You and your team, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much, and all the best. Boy, JPS, look good. Not look good at all, but that's all the time we have for the Consumer Hour this morning. We're going to make way now for Cliff Hughes online. I saw him just over there little while on some simulator. I tried drive. I don't know if him crash. Him say him never crash. Oh, Michael over there crash. Michael. People, we're going to hand over now to Cliff Hughes online, coming to you live from the Portmore Bus Depot for the handing over ceremony of 93 brand new buses to the Jamaica Urban Transit Company.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Tune in to Cliff Hughes online Thursday, July 17 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the Special Entrepreneurship Grants Presentation Ceremony at 61 Hagley Park Road. Through the Local Economic Development Support Program, over 10 million